Good everyone, I'm Kinunners and Blaze, and welcome to episode number 63 of the Tri-Point podcast with Kinunners and myself.
Indeed.
With Canales and myself. Is it my text?
No.
My speech to text said Canales.
Oh, your speech to text is incorrect.
It does that from time to time. Anyway, yeah, this episode will not have as much because, yeah. Yeah, there's not much. There's not as much this time. The next 2 weeks, well, not the next 2 weeks. Like, yeah, literally leading up to the Switch, there's not going to be as much. And then when the Switch 2 comes out, it's going to be like, oh, full hands on
It's
deck.
probably going to be like everything.
Yeah, exactly. Especially because June.
Because June.
Anyway, let's start off with some small things. You know Marathon? The video game?
Maybe. Is this what
Made by
we
Bungie?
were talking about this? Yeah.
Yeah,
about this
apparently
previously.
they have accidentally, they say, stolen art from someone in the game.
Uh-huh.
Well,
How do
actually,
you
what I
do that
understand, the official
accidentally?
thing is an ex-employee did it.
Hmm.
That's the official story. Oh, but yeah, someone noticed that their art was being used in some of the Marathon trailers, stuff, and things.
Yeah.
And they told everyone about it.
Yep.
And there's a whole thing going on about it now.
Well,
Not that we'll be talking about Marathon much on this channel because it's a little bit above our pay grade over here.
yeah.
The original Marathons maybe because they relate to Halo. Over here.
Yeah.
Anyway, the Mario movie 2 has its name, as we've already talked about this, and we may as well
Yeah.
mention it in the podcast. It's called Super Mario World because
It's
funny
the
name
Mario
to
World.
call a movie instead of Mario Bros 2, I guess.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean Luigi's not going to be a big part.
Probably not. It'll
Maybe-
be Yoshi. It's fine.
Maybe we can get the Luigi's Mansion movie as well.
Luigi's Mansion. Yeah, exactly. It'll be like the Mario edition of Ghostbusters.
Yeah. That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
Anyway, what next? I'm
Dunno.
going through some of the. There's a lot of Switch 2 stuff here. The next generation of Xbox could use a dock like the Switch.
Okay.
This is
Is
after
it with
the
the same
handheld.
fingerprinted handheld? Yeah.
This is after the new one. This is the next generation. After that,
Oh, the next generation.
this, or like, yeah, I don't know. This is very confusing.
Sometime after the handheld.
Yeah. Nintendo have issued an apology.
I see.
There was a thing that was on their website in the features for the Switch 2.
Yeah.
In handheld, it can use variable refresh rates, and it was originally slated on the website that in docked it could use variable refresh rates as well.
Uh-huh.
They were slowly taking that off the site and then saying it cannot while in docked.
Oh, okay.
In handheld, it can. I don't know, I think that's simply a funny thing. Like, how does someone mess up that badly that it's on like all these different websites?
Yeah. I don't know.
Don't know. The Switch 2 game chat can have live subtitles like I'm using right now to see what you're saying.
Subtitles. People are gonna know what's actually happening.
That's great. If only the video lasted longer, hopefully. Fingers crossed.
Hopefully.
I really
maybe.
hope it does.
Yeah.
What else have I got here? There will be a significant day 1 patch for the Switch 2 when it comes out,
Okay.
apparently.
Yep.
The Switch 2 specs have been revealed,
They have indeed.
which we've slightly discussed as well before. Yeah, it's significantly more powerful.
Yeah.
Significantly
be
more powerful.
expected, I think.
I mean, that's kind of expected, to be fair.
Yeah.
To be completely fair. The funny thing is, though, what I understand, if where am I looking here?
Uh,
I think, yeah, the CPU is actually clocked at a lower speed in some
okay.
instances.
Interesting.
Yeah, this is interesting. I don't know.
Don't know
Yeah,
why.
yeah.
It just
In
is.
docked, it's clocked at 998 megahertz, whereas the Switch One's in docked was 1020.
Oh. Huh.
It's interesting. I'm assuming it's because. Oh, I mean, it's double the amount of cores.
Yeah.
It's probably why it doesn't necessarily need
Got a
to
lot
worry
more
about
going on there.
it. It reserves 2 cores for the system as well, and then 6 are available for developers to use, which is
Yeah.
a big leap over the 1 core for the system beforehand and 3 available for the developers.
Yeah. It's literally double.
And you have no idea what a CUDA core is. However, it's part of the cores for the GPU that makes, like, well, in layman's terms, I guess, makes it run better.
Ah, yeah.
There's a significant jump there as well. The Switch 1 had 256 CUDA cores. The Switch 2 has 1,536. This is a fair bit of a jump. The GPU clock's a fair bit higher, which makes sense.
I mean, it also makes sense, yeah.
It's got DDR5 RAM instead of DDR4, which as well makes sense. The speed is about 4 times, or the bandwidth is about 4 times as fast.
Yeah. Which
In a
also
lot of
makes sense.
instances, for docked at least. For mobile, it's about 4. Wait, yeah. No, yeah, that's about right. I think.
Yeah.
70. About 3.5.
Yeah.
And then for reservation, the original Switch had 0.8 gigs of RAM reserved for the system, and then 3.2 for games.
Yeah.
Which is, I mean, I always forget that the original Switch only has 4 gigs of RAM.
Yeah.
The fact that it runs what it does. And then the Switch 2 has 12 gigs of RAM. It has 3 reserved for the system and 9 for games, which means there's a lot more going on in the system.
Yeah.
Side of things. And I'm assuming most of it's probably reserved for like game chat and stuff, which makes a lot of sense.
I mean, how else are they gonna do it?
Allow us to record for longer.
True.
Please and thank you. Okay, yeah, that's the specs. What have we not talked about here on my list of things? Saddles.
Oh, yeah, because you can craft them now?
Yeah, they're craftable now with leather
Finally.
and iron.
Then I have to just go find them in a desert temple or something.
Desert temples, like what dungeons and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Dungeons is where I always think about them. Yeah, no.
Fair enough.
3 leather and a piece of iron. Did you know that you can get leather from piglins by trading with them?
Oh, okay. No, I did
I
not
know what
that.
I'm doing next to my plate. You stand there with like 4 stacks of gold.
Exactly.
It's like, here you go, guys. Oh, did you know you can get item frames from the cartographer too? Fun fact.
Can you?
Yeah. Anyway, and then there's a new music disc
I don't know
coming
about
in the
this.
next update, and it's probably the easiest music disc to get now.
Oh.
All you have to do is knock a fireball back at a gust.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's it.
That's pretty simple.
Does that devalue music discs? Like,
I don't know.
I don't know. It feels like it does to me. And the music disc is completely white as well. It's called Tears.
Of course it's called Tears.
They've gone very Ghast and Rideable heavy in this next update,
Yeah.
which is very
They
interesting.
have.
And then there's like vibrant visuals as well as coming, which
Yeah.
I'm excited for. Finally.
I want the vibrant visuals.
It's gonna be great. Other than that, though, I don't have any more news and such. Therefore, as we were sort of talking about
No.
before the podcast, we can talk about things we're most excited for with the Switch 2, maybe? Question mark?
Yeah.
Because yeah, I literally have nothing else unless you have
There's
something else we
nothing
can
else
talk about.
today. No. Not really, no.
This is
Unless
literally-
we talk about the fact that they brought back the carry case again.
Oh yeah,
in
the carry
Nintendo
case
today.
in my Nintendo. They keep showing that off.
I don't know.
And Nintendo. What do I keep
It
saying?
comes
My
back
Nintendo.
like every 4 days. I don't know.
My Nintendo's like the rewards program thingy.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, Nintendo Today, they keep bringing back the carry case. And then Nintendo Today's menu, we'll talk about this before the podcast as well, it's awful to go through sometimes.
It is. If you're looking for actual specific stuff that isn't news
Yeah.
and what you've already previously looked at, it's awful.
Exactly. That's usually... Now I think about it, we were looking at Nintendo Today for today when we're discussing what we're going to talk about in the podcast. We haven't... There's been a whole week.
Yeah, but like nothing has occurred. Apart from the sounds.
Yeah, the sounds. They showed off more of the sounds that I discovered last week.
Yeah, they actually stated what they were.
Oh gosh. And then, here we go, news. I found some news. What time did we last record that day? Oh, Toad's Factory, we talked about that, didn't we?
Yeah, we talked about that.
Yeah. Inserting a micro SD card. Oh, they tell you how to insert a micro SD card. I actually haven't watched that yet.
Neither have I.
What does it do? What do they do here?
I'm
They
not telling you what goes on
pull up
there.
the flap on the back. They get the micro SD card. Okay. And they slide it
And
into the
then-
hole.
Oh. Useful. Good
I'm
to
not
know.
sure how I feel about it being, like, pointing downwards.
It is a little bit weird.
Yeah. Interesting. Then they tell you how to use the GL and GR buttons on the back of the Pro Controller.
Which, I mean, you can do that if you want, I guess.
Yeah, have fun, I guess. Yeah, the fun little surprise in the controller settings, which is like the sounds for that.
Sound.
They show off Samus's morph ball a lot.
They do.
I'm glad she can
Looks
turn
very
into a
nice.
morph ball.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
It'd be a bit of a worry if it wasn't in there. However, you know. I like
Honestly.
it. This Metroid Prime as well seems to be a little bit more like background exposition heavy.
It does.
There's a lot of things happening, like not off screen and such, however, like that don't relate to what Samus is doing in that moment.
Yeah.
Seems to be a common thing. It
People
feels very
trying to
Halo 4.
escape a facility, yeah. And then there's Samus rolling around in a morph ball in a vent like it's nobody's business.
Yeah. No, it feels very Halo 4. It's very strange. And then
Yeah, it does actually.
Sorry.
It does actually.
Yeah. They showed off. There's a track actually I want to talk about with Mario Kart World that they showed off yesterday. The Great Question Block Ruins.
I think I saw it.
It looks really good. And it's in the
I
sky.
didn't really look into it.
It's in the sky.
Yeah, it was the one with all the clouds and stuff.
Yeah, how do you get up there?
Yes.
I'm assuming there's a way to get up there. I don't know, it's a
You take
very
a
nice
plane.
looking track though. Okay. Very interesting to base a track around the question mark blocks, because that's nothing I never would have thought of.
No. And it does something with the question mark blocks.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't know, it's neat.
I don't know.
And then Kid Icarus music tracks are going into Nintendo Music.
Yeah.
You have the amiibos. I saw those they showed off the Yunobo amiibo and stuff as well.
Yeah.
At one point. And they've shown off how to like activate mouse controls in Metroid.
Yep.
Simple things. Oh, but yeah, not much.
Not
Nintendo
overly-
Day. Not much around what we want to talk about anyway.
Yeah.
Therefore, yeah. What are you most excited for with the Switch 2?
Better frame rate.
Being able to play games.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly.
Without the entire Switch just erupting into flames.
Yeah, honestly, that I think that is probably my most exciting thing as well. Being able to like simply being able to play Minecraft in maybe a stable frame rate for the first time ever on the Switch.
Yeah.
Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Possibly.
I don't think Mojang are likely to bring out a native Switch 2 version in a while. They will
Doubt
eventually,
it.
I think, because they did.
Yeah.
I remember, I think it was early this year or late last year or something that they brought out the PS5 native version, like 4 years after
Yeah.
the PS5 came out.
Yeah. For some reason.
Therefore, hopefully, they do it a little bit quicker with the Switch 2 that way. Because if it's running the Switch 1 version, it's very unlikely that you'll be able to use vibrant visuals on it, which is upsetting.
Yeah.
Maybe you can.
It'll just
I don't know.
crash.
Hopefully, it'll crash, yeah.
The entire Switch will malfunction from that one.
Yeah, yeah. Oh gosh, hopefully, yeah. I really want to play Minecraft properly on the Switch. That's all I'm
Without
asking for. Minecraft that doesn't break every 10 seconds on you.
Exactly.
It's something else I'm extremely excited for, because it's something that I have a problem with all the time, is the internet connectivity.
The internet stuff is
Like-
just...
Not even like the sense of like, or maybe Nintendo will do a lot better job with their servers and stuff like that. Like, not necessarily that. My Switch simply has troubles with the internet all the time.
Yeah, it does.
Constantly.
Your Switch just hates the internet.
Yeah. I don't know what
I
it
don't even
is.
know why.
Like, me trying to get into any game ever, and it's like, oh no, no error has occurred. Sorry, your network
It's like, what?
may not be strong enough for this. And it's like, well, our network is one of the strongest ones you can get. Like,
Literally.
everything else seems to work fine for the most part. Every now and then things don't. The Xbox doesn't. Sometimes. Don't know why. We're not doing anything different
'cause it's
with our
an
internet
Xbox.
to other people. I don't understand why it's like, nah, not happening.
It just chose that specific time to be like, nah. Only
And
when
then-
you're using the Switch.
And then there's things like, when I'm uploading a video, it takes up a massive amount of bandwidth. Like,
Yeah.
for no reason at all. It's like, I understand what it's doing. It's uploading a video that takes up bandwidth and stuff like that. However, it shouldn't take away... I can't even watch videos in 1080p without it stuttering sometimes.
Exactly.
While I'm uploading next to it. It's like, okay. I guess.
Like, alright then.
Fine.
Sure.
It's very strange. I don't know why. However, yeah, hopefully better connectivity with the internet being Wi-Fi... I think that... Was it Wi-Fi 7 or is it Wi-Fi 6? Might be Wi-Fi 6.
I think it was 6.
Yeah, 6. It's better than the Switch's 5, I think, anyway.
Yeah.
Therefore, yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed it'll be way better. And then, like, maybe, I don't know if anyone else ever finds this. I find the touchscreen can be a little bit, not necessarily unresponsive as such, however, you have to, like, put a bit more pressure on it than
You
most.
do. Yeah.
touch
You definitely
screens.
do.
Hopefully, the Switch 2 will be a little bit nicer. I mean, it is a bigger screen as well, which will be a bit easier to press on
Yeah.
buttons while typing and stuff like that. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Okay, what's another
And
thing?
you can hear all the fancy noises with it.
The fancy noise? Yes, all the fancy noises. Hopefully the tippy
All the
taps work,
fancy
where you can
noises.
tap in multiple different parts of the screen.
Yeah.
I like that. Oh, I did see in one of the settings, when they've shown the settings, you can do a screen lock, like a proper screen pin type stuff on the Switch too.
Okay.
You can't do that on the Switch one.
Yeah, but like screen lock in what way?
Like putting like a pin on there, or like a pattern.
Oh, like that kind of. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, this is nice. I mean, I'm not going to use it. But it is
yeah,
nice.
But it's nice.
It is good. I don't know, I think the higher, like even the higher quality visuals and stuff, simply on my normal TV, I think is something to look forward to.
Yes. Just it's just the quality of life upgrades
Yeah, less fuzzy.
will be nice.
Next,
Less fuzzy.
oh, that means next time we play Smash Brothers, we could be playing it at a higher resolution.
We could.
We could be playing it less fuzzily. Fuzzily? Fuzzy.
Less fuzzily.
Fuzzy-ish. Smash Brothers already runs
fuzzy.
well. All it needs is the resolution bump to look even better.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Oh, there's a lot of games I kind of want to try out simply to see how much smoother they run and stuff like that.
How much? Yeah. Exactly.
instead of later. I actually can't wait to see Triangle Strategy of a high resolution.
That could definitely be an interesting one.
Because that game looks really good. However, whenever we put it on the big TV, it like smudges it, I find.
It does. It is a little bit strange.
It's very upsetting because like the game's art style is really nice.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, this is very underwhelming. Like, oh gosh, that's why I mostly played it in portable. Like,
That's why I want to wait. So I can play Three Hopes with a better frame rate.
better frame rate, exactly. Three Hopes,
cry.
Samurai Remnant.
Yeah. All the Warriors games.
That's a big one. I really hope that Samurai Remnant. I doubt it will. However, I really hope the Samurai Remnant. Not that we're going to talk about it much here because it's not
Yeah.
friendly enough. However, I really hope that gets like a patch to get a bit better visuals as well.
I hope so.
That's a big game they crammed onto a little Switch.
Yeah, it is.
And then I'm excited for like other like I can almost guarantee that like Tales of Arise will come over to Switch 2
I'm sure Arise will.
because they try to put Arise everywhere and anywhere. Like
Yeah.
Arise is like Bandai's golden child at the moment.
For some reason.
Therefore, I can almost guarantee that they'll be on Switch. Please bring Scarlet Nexus to Switch. That's all I ask. There's
All
no
we ever
reason that
wanted
Scarlet
was
Nexus
Scarlet
couldn't have
Nexus.
run on the original Switch. I want it. The main reason I want Scarlet Nexus on Switch isn't even because like I'm necessarily going to play it much on Switch. Like I've already got such a massive save file on
Yeah.
the Xbox. It's because I want it to have a second chance among people. Like the Switch does wonders for
Yes.
selling games.
It does. And Scarlet Nexus is a good one. That needs to be
It
sold more.
deserves better. Upset. Oh gosh.
Oh, goodness.
How much did it end up selling overall?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Let's see if I can find out.
I can't remember how much it was last time we checked either. Wasn't enough though.
No.
Oh gosh. Yeah, no, definitely games like that. What else?
Scarlet Nexus? Around 1 million copies.
Yeah, which isn't bad. Like
It's not bad.
That is considered a success. However, I actually don't think it's as much as they were hoping for.
No.
Mainly because like they really pushed it, like marketing wise.
Yeah.
Especially with Xbox, like they like had such a massive marketing thing with it, and my laptop's running low on charge.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, that's such a massive marketing thing about it, and then like it came out, and I
Yep.
really enjoyed it, and I barely hear anyone else talking about it.
Yeah.
It makes me sad, because as I've always said to you, that in my opinion, it's like the Lost Tales game.
It is.
It has a lot more. It has a lot more Tales game elements than Tales of Arise actually does, which I think is funny.
Yeah. But I think that's simply just because of the way it's been kind of,
Yeah.
I don't know, all of it's been implemented.
Not to mention like the amount of characters compared to a Tales of Arise.
Yes.
Tales of
amount
Arise
of
is like for a
in-depth
Tales game is
characters.
really lacking in characters.
It is. And it's lacking in character depth as well.
Yeah. Like how many people can you get in Vesperia all up, including repeat? Quick count. You can do it. Count while I plug in my laptop.
With Patty is like 9.
9. That's a lot of characters.
Yeah.
That's not as much as Scarlet Nexus, however, that's a lot of characters.
Yeah.
Gosh, how many does Scarlet Nexus have as playable characters?
Playable.
Oh, actually,
No, it's almost like 10.
yeah, it's only like 10.
It's just
it
that
looks
the
like more
non-playable
because of the
characters
two
are
teams.
everywhere. Yeah. That's not forgetting the amount of people that forget Gamma exists.
Yeah.
So, yeah. They're almost the same amount. That's more than a rise though still. You're right there.
That's alright. My laptop does. It fell off its stand a little bit. It's fine.
Oh,
So I was plugging it in and it was like, nah, I don't want to sit here anymore. Yeah, no, everyone with
Crumbles.
Gamma. Poor Gamma.
okay.
Because I use Gamma all the time because his ability is way too useful not to have him on the field to keep it going longer.
Yeah.
Gamma and Ara. Oh my
Ara.
gosh. Yeah,
The
no.
best ability.
But what other games should come over to the Switch too, though?
What other games aren't already on Switch?
Halo.
Does that need to come to Switch?
I mean, my mind's been changing on that.
It probably will. But does it need to?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. And then there's like, what other big games? I can't think of other big games at the moment. Metaphor?
Hmm.
Why is Metaphor not on Switch 2 already? They announced for it. Like,
True.
that's a really strange one not to be there.
It is
Considering
actually.
everything. I know the
what if
Final
they do it?
Fantasy games are coming over.
Yeah. Final Fantasy's just being slow.
I don't know, has it? And then, well, Pokemon games that run better and look better. Although, who knows if that'll change or not? Depends who the developers do.
Who knows?
Oh my gosh. See, I'd like to see some like Wii games, like some more Wii games come along. Like we've got almost every Wii U port under the sun.
Yeah.
Maybe some Wii. I'd like to see like a collection of like the storybook games, and there's only 2 for Sonic. Maybe
That would
That-
be nice.
that'd be fun.
Bring back
That'd be a nice thing to
storybook
have.
games for
Maybe with
Sonic.
updated controls that make people less upset.
Yeah, like the Riders games.
Or like a modernized Skylanders game where you like pick all the characters in the game, like a Lego
Yeah,
game.
so you don't have to. Yeah.
That way you don't have to have the toy stuff. That'd be fun as well. There's all sorts of little things like that.
Yeah.
Gosh. Maybe some of the Dirt games. Bring them over to Switch 2. Dirt 6 whenever that decides to come out. I can
Dirt.
imagine Forza will probably head over to Switch now as well, Switch 2.
Yeah, it
Forza
might.
Horizon 5.
do.
There's a lot of games.
Hmm.
I mean, I'm not gonna. I'm personally neither here nor there about it. However, I'm sure Call of Duty will pop over. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
it's already sort of been promised to them to pop over there. onto
Without a
it.
doubt, yeah. It will, it just might take its time.
Maybe yeah, Fallout as well then. Fallout, Elder Scrolls.
Fallout? Might. But I could also see it sticking to where it is.
I think. No, I mean, Elder Scrolls 6 probably will because Skyrim's already on the Switch.
Yeah.
Well, that's definitely there. I could probably see maybe GTA 5 will probably get ported over
Yeah.
before 6 comes out because people like GTA 5. They'll get their money's worth out of it even more
Yeah.
before 6 comes out.
Before 6 exists,
Yeah, exactly.
finally.
Oh gosh. Yeah, it's some other fun things. Maybe some more Tales of remasters.
Some more quality ones.
It's some decent
Ones that don't get the Symphonia treatment.
I will never understand why
How that even
Symphonia got
happened.
the worst treatment, considering it's the most popular Tales game before Arise.
Do not know.
Like,
No idea.
I will never understand that. Maybe some of the old Tales games, like the original ones as well, that never released outside of Japan.
Yes, that would be nice.
That would be very neat, like a good lineage to have. And then, like, maybe that could be the same with some of the Persona games, where 1 and 2 are
1
missing.
and 2?
A lot of the game series is where there's 1 or 2, like the first 2 are missing. Maybe bring them over as well.
There is a lot like that.
It's very
It's like,
strange.
oh yeah, where's 1 and 2?
I suppose
don't
that puts
know.
into like Persona 3 Reload as well.
Yep.
That needs to come over. Persona 4 Remake whenever that comes out.
Yeah, that'll exist at some point.
So, at some point, a new Nintendogs.
Yes.
Really?
No, I don't know.
I don't,
I could see one existing, to be honest. Now that they've got Tomodachi Life,
yeah.
I could see them bringing back Nintendogs.
I could see maybe like a lot of the Star Wars games coming over as well, like the Jedi games or Battlefront.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Battlefront, man.
Yeah, that could be definitely a big thing. Disney might put a lot more games on there in general.
Yeah.
Hopefully a smoother version of Rocket League than what's already on the Switch too. I don't understand why Rocket League runs as
Rocket
bad
League.
as it does. It's not that as like demanding as other games.
It's not though. Like, maybe slightly visually, but
Yeah,
even then, that's not like.
I don't get it. I have no idea why it's like it is.
I don't know.
Oh gosh, I don't know. What else? What else can you think of?
What else, indeed?
I mean, there's a lot of like, see, because we're not too big into the mature rated games or anything like that. Like,
No. It's kind of harder to.
yeah, it's.
So when we end up seeing a new Blastworks,
I don't think that's
highly
gonna
doubt
happen.
that. It'd be funny though.
I don't think it's gonna happen. I mean, you got all of Sega's new games, and remasters
True.
coming out as well, like Crazy Taxi and the
Yeah.
Echo stuff and everything. There's probably gonna be on Switch too. Do you reckon
Yeah.
Oblivion, like the remaster for Oblivion, will come over?
Oblivion might, but I would say it's probably only the remaster.
Yeah, I'm surprised the new Doom hasn't been announced for Switch yet.
Maybe it's just too powerful.
Maybe.
I wouldn't be surprised with Doom, to be honest.
Well, I mean, considering they've got the Doom and Doom Eternal running on the normal Switch.
Somehow. I don't know. Doom's pretty demanding, so.
Yeah,
It could.
and I mean, The Witcher 3 will probably get a patch to work better. The Witcher 4 will probably come
Yeah.
over to Switch 2 then,
Yeah.
most likely. Oh gosh. Sports games will come over.
Sports games. Wii Sports Resort 2.0.
Please bring out like a resort version of Switch Sports.
Yes.
A better version.
A better one, yeah.
A better, please. Someone do that.
Please.
Oh
Please.
gosh. Oh, Fall Guys that actually runs on the Switch properly. That'd be nice.
It's like the Minecraft problem all over again.
Yeah.
Bring out a version that runs, please.
I was about to say Borderlands 3. It's already coming, isn't it?
Borderlands, yeah. Because Borderlands is already.
That one's already on there. Not that I'm interested in
Already.
Borderlands ever, yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if
I
they'll
don't know,
patch
I feel
Ark again to get that to work properly. So I'm scrolling through like a list of games on the Xbox to see what
Oh, okay.
pops out to me.
Because I feel like going back to the Fallout stuff, I could easily see Fallout not going over to Switch, to be honest.
Okay. Is there a reason why, or?
No, not really. It just doesn't seem like a. I don't know. It just seems like one of those games that kind of just exists where it is, and that's kind of just it.
Yeah,
I guess.
maybe. It's alright. Do you reckon Power World will ever be on Switch, or do you think Nintendo's like
Power World.
eternally blocked them?
I
Maybe
know.
Starfield might end up over as well.
Starfield could, yeah.
I forgot about Starfield. I forgot that was a game.
But Starfield existed.
All the Batman games are already sort of on there.
They
Gosh,
are
all the-
mostly.
All these Fall Guys rip-offs that I'm seeing as I'm going through here. Oh, do you reckon Genshin will actually come out?
Genshin, well, I'm sure it will one day.
Hey, it's never been. It was never cancelled for the Switch One.
Yeah, but It didn't come out on there.
No, it didn't. It was announced like in the first year of the Switch's life.
It was announced and it just did not.
I
Maybe they
reckon
couldn't get
it'll
it to
come
run
along
properly.
now with the Switch 2.
Probably will.
I reckon whatever problem they were having issues with, because like, will hopefully get fixed. I think
Mostly be solved.
you got the new Monster Hunter as well that didn't. I don't think that came out on Switch, did it?
I don't think so.
No, they probably will. The Indiana Jones game.
Oh yeah.
Considering that's on PS5 now, I'm assuming that'll come out on Switch as well.
Yeah.
Switch 2. Is that a Valve game? I don't know whether.
Valve.
AC. More Borderlands. Halo 5's in the most played games on Xbox.
Is it?
Titanfall 2. Yeah, they should definitely bring that over to Switch 2. Save it. The poor thing.
Poor Titanfall.
Subnautica 2.
Yeah.
2 came over. It was meant Reforged then in that term as well, I guess.
I guess a Reforge probably would too, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like Reforged should. Oh, see, I actually think that the Halo Wars games, if they're gonna bring Halo over, the Halo Wars games would work really well because of the mouse
Halo
controls.
Wars would be a great...
The mouse
great-
controls.
Even
That
if they want to bring the rest of Halo over, Halo Wars would be a great start.
Yeah, exactly. That'd work perfectly on the Switch. Like the Switch 2 is like designed with like mouse stuff
It'd
in mind. Like
be
it works way
much
better
better.
than most consoles would.
Yeah.
Not that like Halo Wars like works really well on a console. However, like
It does. but
back
it's
when I
not
played
the
it on
same.
PC, it worked a bit better.
Yeah.
Gears games
Gears,
will come over now. I mean,
probably.
yeah.
After they
As
get
well
the
as that
PS5
Avatar
versions.
game as well, isn't it?
Is there?
Like the movie James Cameron's one. There's like Avatar:
Oh.
Frontiers of Pandora that everyone really liked.
I didn't even know that existed.
Yeah, apparently people like that. I think that's one. Unravel 2 is already on there.
Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel's already on there.
That's already there.
Hopefully that'll run better.
Hopefully.
That'd be nice. Slime Rancher's on there, isn't it? Yeah. Is Slime Rancher 2
Yeah.
on Switch?
I don't
Or
think so. It might be.
I have no idea. Might be worth looking
Why
up.
do I?
Yeah, a lot of, I guess, tycoon games would work well. The Tomb Raider games! Like the newer
The
versions.
Tomb Raider games would be good.
The reboots. That'd be nice to have there. Oh gosh. A new
Slime
Rayman
Rancher
game,
2
please.
is not on Switch 2.
Not
Not on Switch 2. Not on Switch in general, I mean.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
As far as I can tell. So that might come over, but then again, 2 isn't finished yet either.
Yeah.
So
Oh gosh. Yeah, Beth's Tomb Raider again. Donut County. That's a funny game.
Donut County.
I guess some more Star Wars games, like there's like Star Wars Squadrons as well. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel
A
like
whole bunch
Battlefront
of-
would still be their main ones.
I think Battlefront 2 will make its way over.
Yeah.
And then I think maybe Jedi Survivor.
Yeah.
Maybe, even though Fallen Order's not on the Switch.
Fallen Order.
Gosh.
Add all of them in a pack.
Yeah. Cars 3, the video game.
Of course, everyone's favorite game.
I found Cars 3 1, not Cars 2 in the most played games. Don't understand. Trials Fusion. Oh my gosh, I haven't seen the Trials games in ages.
Trials?
Do you reckon the new Fable will go
Trials?
over to Switch?
I could see it being on there.
I could definitely see that happening as well.
But it did come
Disneyland.
out later.
Disneyland Adventures. I didn't even know that was a game.
Disneyland Adventures. I think I know what that is.
Do you reckon Metal
I think
Gear?
I've heard of it. Metal Gear.
Yeah, maybe.
It might. I don't know.
I don't know either. Anyway, I got to the end of the list of most
That's
played
fine.
games. I find it funny that Halo
Um,
5's on here and I didn't see... Oh no, Infinite was on here, okay.
Yeah, Infinite of all ones.
That would have been funny if it
Infinite
wasn't
just
there.
non-existent.
Halo
They're
5
like,
was.
no, we don't want to deal with Infinite.
Oh gosh. Oh yeah, probably some of the Tom Clancy games will probably come over too.
Oh yeah.
Nothing of interest to me. Resident Evil? Actually? I didn't think about that.
Oh, is that not on Switch?
There's a cloud version of Resi 7, I think.
Oh.
Or 8.
I was like,
one of the
Resident
two.
Evil seems like such a Switch game.
I know. Well, Resident Evil is like, it feels like such a Nintendo series.
It does.
Despite how like gory and stuff it is. It doesn't
Yeah, it really does though.
it doesn't feel like it should be on anything else. Anyway, yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah, that's what I felt. Oh yeah, that's right. Multiverses. I forgot that was a thing.
Oh.
Yeah, Elden Ring's already coming as well anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I have nothing else.
No, neither do I really. That's kind of
I'm excited to play the Switch too. Only like 2.5 weeks left. We're almost there.
soon. In a little bit.
Almost there.
Oh,
Oh yeah, Driver San
So close.
Francisco for Switch 2. There you go.
Oh,
That'll- I'll
Driver,
end it
yes.
there. That's
yes,
perfect.
give us Driver San Francisco specifically.
yeah, only San Francisco, no other
Only
Driver.
San Francisco.
Oh, that'd be funny. I think they can't do anything with San Francisco because of like illegal reasons and stuff with the music, I think,
Yeah.
which is upsetting. Makes it a very difficult game to find as well. Like you can only really play it physically,
Yes.
or if you already had it downloaded.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay. What was our poll? Our poll.
Person said that they wanted no sounds and to keep it quiet.
That's
It's kind of sad.
upsetting. I want all the fun sounds. Okay.
All of the fun sounds.
And then
with
what
every
shall our
controller.
poll for this week be?
Hmm.
What game should come to Switch 2 first? Then we can put
Yeah, probably.
a whole bunch
And
of
we can put
games.
some options. Yeah.
Okay. And then I guess before we go, we can quickly mention that our Wednesday time slot is going to become filled a bit more.
Yes, there will be something
As
on
of
Wednesday.
a couple of days ago when this video goes out.
As of a couple days ago.
Yeah, that'll sort of start then. We'll be starting with one thoughts on video, and then next week will be another thoughts on video, and then we'll start doing some more varied content, hopefully. Some more
Yeah.
fun things. That's a little bit different to simply sitting down and playing
Just
games,
let's play
and commentating, or doing the podcast.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, if we both have nothing else
I
left,
think that's it.
this is a very haphazard podcast. I hope everybody enjoyed listening. Thank you for listening. And I hope
For listening.
and we shall be back in the next one listening. Cheers everyone.
Goodbye.